Nina has never ridden a motorcycle before, and we just picked up this Rebel 300 for her. Today is her first day learning on it, and we're going to bring you along for the ride.
Oh my gosh. Oh, stalled it, and that's a good lesson to learn. Ooh. I'm gonna need a nap and some chicken tenders after this.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and that is Nina, and you'll notice a difference. She is mic'd up and has her own camera today. Today is her first day learning how to ride the Rebel 300. She has ridden the Grom, 2 times, 3 times?
3, I think.
Yeah, so she's ridden the Grom 3 times, but obviously the Grom is a totally different bike than this. This is like an actual full-size motorcycle, and she's never ridden one before. So we're just gonna kind of start from the beginning and show you guys her progress and what I'm doing to teach her. How you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah. I'm trying to stay calm, though.
What's like the biggest source of your nerves?
I don't know. I'm not worried about dropping it, because I can put my feet down. I don't know, I think it's just very new. It's a very new experience. It's a very new bike.
Motorcycles are intimidating.
Yeah, I feel intimidated. That's the best way to put it.
That's why most people don't do it.
Here I am.
But you're chasing your freaking dreams, all right?
9-year-old me would be so proud. That's all I have to say. Even just being here, 9-year-old me would be so proud.
Hell yeah. So I figure we'll just act like the cameras aren't here, and we'll just go through everything we did with the Grom.
Yeah.
I'll sit on it and show you all the controls, remind you how everything works, and then we'll have you hop on it and do the little practice things.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
See if you get comfortable enough to ride it, and if not, that's not a big deal. Okay, refresher course. This is the shift pedal.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you shift. This is the clutch, so you have to pull it in if you're shifting.
Yep.
And if you're at a complete stop with the bike still in gear, you need to make sure the clutch is in. If it's in neutral, the clutch can be out anytime and it doesn't matter.
Because otherwise you'll stall like a manual car.
Yeah, exactly. And then do you remember the shift pattern?
No, I wanted you to remind me of that.
Okay.
Down for first?
Yep. So it's all the way down right now, meaning it's in first gear. Half click up is neutral, and then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So this one has 6 gears instead of 4.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because the Grom has 4, right?
Yeah. So if it's in first gear and the clutch is out, it won't roll. So if you're ever parked, you typically want to leave it in first. That way it won't roll. It's kind of like...
That was my next question, yeah.
Kind of like the equivalent of a parking brake or emergency brake on a car, because it won't roll.
Leaving it in first when you're parked is equivalent to pulling your e-brake.
Kinda, yeah. It'll keep it from rolling.
Okay.
Sometimes I leave it in neutral, sometimes I don't. But if you ever park on a slope or something, it's definitely a good idea to leave it in gear.
Yeah, and put your rear tire at a 45-degree angle.
Ooh, practicing for the test. Okay, so then this is throttle.
Yep.
You remember you roll it back to go.
Yep.
This is front brake.
Yep.
This is rear brake.
Which I have not used yet.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
But that's what I was saying is at lower speeds, if you use the rear brake, it feels a little weird because it feels like you can't put your feet down or whatever. But the front brake, if the bars are turned and you hit the front brakes, it's a little bit easier for the bike to tip over.
Yeah, because you have the front brake is the most powerful. It gives all the power.
Yep. You have been practicing.
I know that test by heart, I swear.
So the key is right here. On the Grom, it was up here somewhere. So you turn the key, you'll put it in neutral. Oh yeah, and so there's a gear indicator. When it pops in neutral, you'll have the bright N and it'll show that. So that's really cool that it has a gear indicator because the Grom did not.
That's gonna be helpful, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to start it, same deal. You push that down.
Prime it.
You'll hear the fuel pump prime, and then hit that to start it. And then that turns it off.
Kill switch.
Kill switch, yep. And then again, it can be in first gear when you start it. You just have to have the clutch pulled in.
Because otherwise it'll just stall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, if it's out, it won't even let you
start the bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't do anything. And then the same deal, let's say we started in neutral with the kickstand down.
Yeah.
And we forget that the kickstand's down, and we go to put it in gear to drive away. The bike will shut off.
Okay, good. Do you always turn it off using the kill switch?
I do. There's kind of an ongoing internet debate about what the right thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say not to use this because it'll wear out the switch faster. As far as I'm concerned, it's a good habit to get into because say if you're ever riding and the bike starts having issues, it's kind of like an emergency switch to where you can shut the bike off.
Right.
So most people use this so that they have the muscle memory of being able to use that to shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that this is the right way to do it. As long as I've been riding, I've always used this.
Kill switch, okay.
Yeah. Pull the clutch real quick. You'll feel that it's lighter than the Groms, I think.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because it has the slipper clutch, which doesn't have as much of a like stiff pull to it, and it also makes it harder to like when you shift, it shifts smoother. Like coming here, I didn't even have to like do the rev match thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
I could downshift and literally just let the clutch out, and it won't even buck. It just kind of handles it for you.
So there's less of the like, it's like same thing with manual car. There's less of the...
There's less concern about balancing the gas and the clutch.
So you were just letting it go?
Yeah. I wasn't just dropping off of it, but I could just let it out.
Let it out.
Totally smooth. And then again, like I said, I'll show you what it's like for it to stall out so you're not afraid of it.
Yeah.
And then I'll make you stall out so you can feel it. Okay, so first gear, if I just dump it,
it's gonna buck hard though.
It's gonna buck harder than the Grom,
yeah.
But you can see it only goes forward that far.
Right, that's gonna scare me.
Now, do you want to sit on it and get a feel for it?
Yeah, I do. Feels a lot bigger now.
That's what she said.
Like it didn't at first, but now knowing, like seeing where my feet have to go, it's a big bike.
It's only in your head because before you were excited about getting it and all you were worried about was sitting on it. Now you're worried about riding, so it's your brain playing tricks on you, trying to find reasons why you should be scared.
I think fear is good though, in a small amount. I think it would be dangerous if I wasn't.
Oh, 100%. How does your foot position feel? Your legs seem less bent more bent. They're not as extended as with the Grom.
Yeah, no, it's perfect height. And all the comments that I've seen so far have been like, oh, I'm 5 foot. Like, for reference, if anybody cares, I'm 5'2" and 3/4, and this is a good.
You should just call it 5'3".
Huh?
Just call it 5'3".
No,
Give yourself that.
I worked really hard on the 3/4. I can't claim 5'3". Still working on it.
All right, so show me how you shift gears.
So if I was gonna shift gears, it would be down into neutral and then up for everything else.
So first is all the way at the bottom?
First is down, then neutral, second all the way up. I need to write that down. Like, I just need to see it visually.
Do you want me to show you the little diagram again?
Yes. That would be helpful, please. Everyone's gonna think I'm stupid on the internet. She doesn't know where neutral is.
This is literally all part of learning.
So down for first, and it's a half. Is it still a half click up for neutral?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I have to like look at that in my head.
And then remember, no matter how hard you pull that up, you'll always only go up one gear. It's not like a car where you can accidentally go to the wrong gear.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So neutral, you have to be a little bit more gentle because it can go all the way from first to second. But like if you're in second gear, it doesn't matter how hard you pull it up. It's only going to make it to third unless you let go and pull up again. So there's never the fear of being in second and accidentally going straight to fourth.
You can't do that.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, that takes away one fear because I didn't know that you could do that. Watch, I'm gonna look back at this video in like 6 months and be like, damn.
That's the beauty of it. The same way that I look back at the intro of all my videos and see me drop the VFR and I'm like, damn, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Let's see if you remember how to start the bike up.
I don't know. I'm in neutral, so I can start the bike in neutral. So I can prime it.
Gotta turn the key first.
Oh yeah. Which way does it turn?
Towards you. And because that's already down, that sound was the fuel pump already priming.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And then you can check, and like I said, it'll have the green light there and show that it's in neutral there. So you're
and
good to
there's
start
nothing
it.
else I have to do. I can just start it.
Yep. That's your first time starting the Rebel 300, huh? Look at that smile.
Oh, Lord.
You look like a straight up badass right now. And then if you want to rev it a little just to feel like how much rotation gives it how much juice.
Whoa. Oh my god. I didn't even do that and I felt it. Holy. Trying really hard not to cuss.
You can do it. I can edit it out.
Alright, let's do the thing that we did with the Grom where we I just rolled it.
Yeah, I'll show you the exercises.
Okay.
Okay, so turn it off.
Kill switch.
Yep.
And it's in neutral, so nothing else.
Yep.
This one?
Yep. And you can turn the key, put the kickstand down.
Yeah, I gotta find that, because it's... Okay, here. Wow. And it's good, right? Yeah.
Like a pro already. Alright, so the exercises that we were doing before.
Yep.
We put the kickstand up, and then we started out just kind of rocking it back and forth to see how it feels. And then once we did that a little bit, we kind of just waddled it forward so we could feel that. And then after that, I think is when we started it up. And then we were feeling where the friction zone is.
I can't hear you.
We were feeling where the friction zone is on the clutch, so we were slowly letting it out. Feeling where it starts going. And then after that, we started mixing in a little bit of gas and kind of And we don't have to get to that point right away. I saw your eyes.
Yeah. I'm a lot more nervous than I was anticipating. I think with the Grom, not that I wasn't taking it seriously, but it was just very fun. This is very real.
The Grom feels and looks like a toy.
Yeah.
This
does not.
is when you're like, holy shit, I'm on a motorcycle.
Yeah. I'm really nervous. I could puke.
Well, we're going to take it slow. You're just going to get on it and do the thing where you kind of rock it back and forth, see how it feels, and then if you feel comfortable kind of walking it forward a few steps, we can do that.
Yeah. It's in neutral and I can just roll it.
Yep.
Oh, you made this look very easy.
Wait, oh.
I'm so
I said
confused.
it was in neutral. I left it in first. What an asshole.
Okay. All right, that feels better. I was like, I know I'm stronger than that.
I know. I was like, she's struggling. I bet it's in first. See, it was all part of the test just so you can see how it feels to try and roll it in first. So you understand that it won't really go anywhere.
Play that off.
It's all part of the plan. You better put both hands on the bars.
Oh, excuse me. I don't like that I'm looking down when I do that. I need to use my upper body, even just to roll it. I don't want to get into that habit of looking down. It's not heavy.
No, that's why it's so great, because it's a full-size bike, but it only weighs like 364, I think, and the Grom is 225, so it's only a 140-pound difference between the little teeny tiny Grom and a full-size motorcycle.
And like I said, I think more weight is better, too. It just feels more solid to the ground.
Yeah.
All right. We're in neutral. I can start the bike. I'm going to pull the key towards me and start it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I prime it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then start it. It's in neutral.
Yep. Like a pro.
Not yet. I cannot find the source of my fear, and it's really bothering me. I don't know why I'm not like afraid.
You know what your fear's coming from? You know what fear stands for?
What?
False evidence appearing real.
I saw that. Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Just cry then. Let it out.
I might. I don't know why, though.
Because this is a huge thing to learn.
Thank you for validating me.
And anytime you talk about a motorcycle, everyone feels the need to tell you about how dangerous they are.
Yeah.
Which is why it feels so good when you overcome that fear and you actually start riding, and why you're literally going to cry tears of joy the first time you get in second gear, and it's going to be great. Do you want to start letting the clutch out to kind of feel it?
Yeah.
So you're just going to put it in first. So in order to shift, you got to do what?
Pull the clutch.
Yep.
First is down. All right, and now I'm going to let the clutch...
slowly let the clutch out. Don't give it any gas. And then once you feel it start going, you can kind of bring the clutch back in.
Okay. I need to figure out where to put my hands because that's not going to work.
Yeah, I was going to say, put it in neutral real quick.
Yeah.
So remember what I said about, so when I pull the clutch...
Yeah, it's fingertips.
I feel it, I grab it where it'll be when it's fully out.
Yeah.
So I bring it in like that. Because once it's at that point, if you fully clutch it, it's impossible to let it out.
Right.
Be like that, and then wherever you're grabbing it, almost like grab it with your fingertips. That way as you're letting it out, your palm just stays in the same place.
Alright.
You gotta pull...
Oh, stalled it, and that's a good lesson to learn.
I was literally starting to say, you gotta pull the clutch in.
Sure do. Alright, well there's that.
See, stalling isn't so bad, and you wanted to avoid it. The universe said, nah, you gonna learn today.
I think it was better to probably do it that way than to do it on purpose because it scared the out of me. I knew I was doing that as it happened, and my brain could not figure it out.
I saw it happening, and I tried to warn you, and then it just turned into one of those moments where, like, you see a toddler starting to fall, and you're like, they'll
let
learn.
him go.
First time he burns himself on the stove, he won't do it again. Do you think that helped or made you more nervous?
I think a little bit of both, because at least I know what it feels like. But if I had my Apple Watch on right now, guarantee
your heart rate
I'm
would be through the roof.
Good 180. Okay, we're in neutral. I want to start the bike. It's already primed, right? So I can now just turn it on.
Yep.
Alright, can I do a roll forward in neutral?
Yep.
Kickstands up.
You mean just like roll it walking?
No.
Or do the clutch thing?
Give the clutch.
It has to be in first, yeah.
Clutch. Down. Let her out.
Yep.
And I can just brake. Oh, I should feel the brakes too.
Yeah, I think last time you kind of started doing that and then you'd stop.
Okay.
The only thing I'm noticing is it seems like you're grabbing the brake before you bring the clutch in. Like
You're
it's
right.
still working out, but I would bring the clutch in and then do the brakes.
brake.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, it's coming back a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Starting to get more confident.
A little. I don't want to use the word confident, but...
The more you do it, the more confident you'll get. Bring it all the way to me.
Okay.
Be a little bit more gentle on the front brakes. It only needs a little to bring it to a stop. Because remember, if your bars are turned, if we're doing like turns and stuff and you jab the brakes like that, it'll want to tip over. You're killing it.
I'm trying.
How are you feeling?
Like I want to pass out, throw up, and cry at the same time.
Perfect.
I really want to do it.
Well, don't force it. You got to learn at your own pace. And even though it's the same concept with this and the Grom, this is a lot more intimidating.
Yeah.
It's the same process. It's the same everything. It's just a mind game. So your front tire is at this line. Put it in first and walk it to me here. Boom. Perfect. You let the clutch and the engine do most of the work. You barely walked it, and you pulled the clutch in before you hit the front brakes.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna need a nap and some chicken tenders after this.
Feel confident doing 2 spaces?
Alright.
This is an important time to say that you should never do something that you don't feel comfortable with, so I probably shouldn't be pushing her this hard, but I know that she can do it. Sometimes you just need that extra kick in the butt, you know?
Oh,
Look at you go.
it's a bigger.
You better finish getting to this line, though.
I want to get
Good
your
job.
toes. Holy shit. Okay.
How's that feeling?
Great. Alright, don't stand in front of me because I think I'm more worried about crashing into you, and if I have space.
If you say so.
I'm still just rolling it, but I just don't want you to be in front of me. But if I wanted to, alright, let me stop around. But if I wanted to, I'm in first, so I could hit the throttle and put my feet up and go.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that
But
just
I'm
yet.
not going to, but just
But that's the idea, yeah.
down.
She has a look of determination in her
clutch out.
eyes.
Slowly let the clutch out. And roll it. And just roll it. Yeah, okay. You're gonna love the audio of me talking into my helmet as I roll. Alright. Okay.
She said, why don't you get out of my way?
Here's my fear. I'm gonna brake and hit the throttle.
As long as your clutch is in, it doesn't matter.
And that's why I pulled the clutch in first.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as your clutch is in, you can rev it and nothing will happen. Why do you feel like you're going to pull the throttle when you pull the brake?
I just feel like it moves, like when I go, like my thumb is pulling it, if that makes sense.
So, like, it can do all that before any throttle even
Can
starts.
I do it? Okay, it's got wiggle. That's what I was feeling, and that's what I was afraid was gonna pull, like, but it has.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really mad at myself if I quit and I don't get it today, but I don't think I'm gonna get it today.
That's fine. You can hop off and take a breather.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Damn dude is right. You're killing it.
It's really scary, I cannot lie.
These are the kinds of videos that the internet needs. People, like, admitting that it's scary instead
Yeah.
of, like, people being like, so you just hop on the bike and you just go.
No, it's
Here's
scary.
what you do and you do it.
It's a serious mind game, like convincing yourself that it's not one of the most dangerous things you can just do.
Mm-hmm. You're doing great, though.
Thank you. It's nerve-wracking. Like, the excitement lives on, but the fear is definitely creeping in.
You want to call it quits for today and regroup and come back out in a couple days?
I want to keep doing it, but I think I should come back not in such a nervous headspace. I'm bummed because I feel like I didn't accomplish anything.
You didn't accomplish anything. You literally moved a full-size motorcycle under the power of the engine for the first time in your life. That's huge.
It still doesn't feel real.
Let me look at the GoPro. How long have we been out here for?
I don't know.
43 minutes. We've been out here for 43 minutes and you've already done all that. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
You sound like such a dad when you have all these quotes. Do you know what fear is about? Rome wasn't
Literally.
built in a day. I mean, to be fair, like, I'll give myself a little credit. I've only been on the Grom 3 times and I have no other experience.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty good day.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good lesson for other first-time riders.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, listen to your brain, and when it feels like you should take a break, take a break.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's cut it off here. But I think you did great for your first time riding a real, actual motorcycle. Incoming comments about, oh, dude, are you high-fiving your girlfriend?
Well, I
Shut
called you
up.
dude. I called you dude earlier. What did I say?
I'm gonna look straight into the camera. All you guys that were talking crap because we called each other dude and bro and whatever, and you thought I was gonna get friend zoned. Look at us now. Shut up. Any final words for the viewers?
Wait, let me think about it. No. I don't know what I want to say. If you are a first-time rider, take it slow and allow your fear not to stop you, but to keep you safe.
Very well said.
Thank you.
We're going to get out of here. Leave some comments letting Nina know if she should start her own channel documenting her journey with the Rebel 300. If you have any tips or pointers, leave that in the comments as well. I think she did great. Stay tuned because this is only part 1 and we will definitely have more of this in the future.
Yep.
What does everybody have to do?
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and ride safe. Peace out.
No
Did I miss one?
Patreon? No Patreon love? Unreal.
I forgot that one. I added 2 more but forgot one.
Alright, so here's the drill. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much to my current Patreon members, and we'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Perfect.